arm. Come on. Okay, you hit me there.
Damn.
Now the hand turns and the extra look. No, bro, no. She's not.
Even Lisa Leslie calling her out. She's like, nah, you hit me.
Keep your eyes on that moment. That's not a normal basketball move. That's Brittney Griner reaching for Aliyah Boston's face right after being rejected at the rim, then pretending it was nothing. And this kind of behavior is starting to show up more and more in the WNBA, even if no one wants to admit it. When someone takes control of the game, the answer shouldn't be cheap shots masked as toughness instead of real defensive effort.
Is when you're balling out on them, they get dirty. They can't keep up with you, they get dirty. All right, now this is crazy work. You see Aliyah Boston with a beautiful block. Look at her getting them ups, turning this game into the Boston three-party. She don't knock down a few threes, if I'm not mistaken. And she got the block.
Even Lisa Leslie noticed it immediately and said something on the spot. When respected voices from the broadcast booth are calling it out live, you know it went too far. But what really makes this moment stand out is what was happening in that game. Aliyah Boston was putting on a breakout show in this unrivaled matchup, 8-4-16 shooting, 21 points, 11 boards, and that huge block on Griner. She was taking over completely. And that's exactly when the contact turned aggressive in ways that had nothing to do with real, clean defense.
Into a face grab. What is this, football? Look at this. Done face master, man. Look at this. Oh my goodness, man. It look like she trying to make Aliyah Boston smell her perfume. Here, smell this. Smell what I put on my hand. Look at this, man. Look at this. Man, if I ain't no better, I would think she was a Mortal Kombat character. One of the ninjas. The way she got the hand over her mouth. Man,
watch Griner's hand motion step by step. First, there's contact to the face. Then another strike. Then she shifts her grip and grabs Boston's whole face like she's pulling something off. This isn't accidental contact in a scramble for a rebound. It's intentional, and it happens as Boston is already walking away from the action. The block was done. The whistle had already sounded. What you're seeing here is nothing but frustration turning into aggression.
BG must stand for basically grabbing, because she straight up grabbing this woman's face. Look at AB face. Man, she done smelled all kind of sweat. Don't know where her hands been. Don't know where BG hands been. She done smelled all that nasty stuff. She probably been scratching under her arms, wiping her sweat, licking her hand to shoot the ball. Come on, man. BG.
And then comes the act. The classic, I didn't do anything routine. Look at Griner's body language right after the grab. She's staring straight at Boston while it happens. But the second the officials start paying attention, it instantly turns into fake innocence and confusion. This is the kind of calculated move you see from an experienced veteran who knows exactly where the boundary is and just how far she can step over it before any real punishment comes.
NBA way too many times where somebody is balling out and all of a sudden, here comes some dirty player doing some dirty work because they can't keep up. Now, AB is balling out, man. 8 of 16 right now. I could have sworn she hit more than 1 3, but I guess not. But she has 21 points right now with 11 rebounds and 1 block. That one nasty block on BG.
Now here's the bigger context, and it matters. This isn't some one-time moment in women's basketball. We've watched this same pattern play out again and again over the last 2 WNBA seasons. Caitlin Clark dealt with it all through her rookie year. Angel Reese saw it too. Cameron Brink went through it before her injury. When younger players arrive and instantly make a major impact, some veterans don't respond by raising their game. They respond with unnecessary physicality that shifts from intense competition into something reckless and dangerous.
I know nobody is taking this league serious, but seeing how she is playing in this league, hey, I'm loving every bit of it. She has been looking exceptional in this league. I can't hold you. I'm excited for what she brings in the next season. Hopefully we have a next season that's coming up this year. But
think about what Aliyah Boston represents right now. She's a former #1 overall pick who had a strong but not eye-popping rookie season in the WNBA. Around 11 points and 8 rebounds, solid production, but not truly dominant. Then she steps into unrivaled and looks like a completely new player. More assertive, more confident, hitting threes from the top of the key, controlling games on both ends. She's starting to look like the star everyone expected when she led South Carolina to a national championship.
I'm loving it. And then she's also looking more comfortable pulling that shot from the top of the key. Now, she's 1 of 6 today, but in a few other games, she was making those threes, man. She was making them. And if she can just get consistent with that, oh my goodness, AB would just be a dog. AB becoming a 3-level scorer? Come on, man. Come on, man. That is nasty work.
That's crossing into something else entirely. That block on Griner was perfect, clean timing, straight up, no extra contact, just one 7-footer rising and stuffing another 7-footer at the rim. That's elite-level defense. And the instant reaction wasn't to compete harder next possession or adjust the approach. It was to grab her face, a frustrated physical move that had nothing to do with actual basketball. This is the side of WNBA culture that drove fans insane last season.
Last year, and look how she played in last year's season in the WNBA. She started pretty good and unrivaled. I can only imagine what it's going to look like going into the season for the WNBA. So it's going to be amazing, man. I can't wait. Look at these dirty people. Do it again, BG. Look at this dirty girl, man. Dirty. She better chill with my center. Exactly, man.
Here's crossing into something else entirely. When incidents like this happen with little to no consequence, clean timing, it sends a clear signal. No extra contact. It tells rising stars that being dominant on the court isn't enough. Another 7-footer at the rim. They also have to endure the physical backlash that comes with success. And the instant reaction wasn't to compete harder next possession or adjust the approach. They can cross lines that would be punished in any other physical move that had nothing to do with actual basketball. Would hand out multi-game suspensions for grabbing someone's face that drove in the WNBA last season. It barely gets a mention. Now, look at what Aliyah Boston is actually doing in Unrivaled. This is why the moment matters. She's not just having occasional standout games. She's consistently asserting herself in ways she rarely did as a rookie. Her three-point game is the biggest upgrade. Even if she went 1-4-6 in this matchup, she's shown confidence from deep in prior unrivaled games, changing her offensive profile entirely. Opponents can no longer just clog the paint. She's stretching defenses, opening driving lanes, creating spacing, and becoming a true 3-level scorer when combined with her post and mid-range skills. Most importantly, she's clearly been improving her game in ways that make her far more dangerous heading into the WNBA season. The confidence shift is just as significant. Watch her demeanor compared to last season. She's demanding the ball, controlling possessions, and no longer deferring to veterans or playing cautiously. This is how a #1 pick is supposed to look when they grasp the professional game, and it's exactly that confidence which triggered Griner's reaction. The hard truth of pro sports is that some veterans struggle with being outplayed. When a younger player dominates, it challenges the established hierarchy. In a league where physicality is ingrained, that challenge often elicits responses that cross the line. The face grab wasn't about a single play, it was a message: you may be scoring on me, but there will be a cost. And that mindset hurts the league. Fans tune in to watch top-level basketball, not veterans assault rising stars. They want to see Aliyah Boston grow into a powerhouse, to witness skill battles, not WWE-style antics. When the defining moment of a game becomes a face grab instead of a highlight reel block, the league fails to safeguard both its players and the quality of the product. Brittney Griner is without question one of the most accomplished players in WNBA history, multiple championships, Olympic golds, and a dominant defensive force for more than a decade. She doesn't need to resort to this kind of behavior. Her talent is enough to challenge anyone on the court. Yet in this moment, facing a rising star clearly on the ascent, she let frustration override fundamentals. That choice reflects poorly on her and on a culture that allows these actions to go unchecked. Compare that to how the NBA responds in similar situations. When Draymond Green grabbed Joseph Nurkic's face, he was ejected immediately and handed a multi-game suspension. When Dylan Brooks repeatedly crossed lines in the playoffs, fines and suspensions sent a crystal-clear message. The NBA protects its stars because it understands fans tune in to watch LeBron James or Steph Curry play basketball, not get targeted by frustrated defenders. The WNBA needs the same mindset. Caitlin Clark draws record audiences, Aliyah Boston is becoming a dominant two-way force, and Angel Reese is must-see talent. These are the players shaping the league's trajectory. Allowing veterans to intimidate them physically without real consequences actively undermines that growth. What makes this even more frustrating is that Unrivaled was supposed to be different. The new 3-on-3 league created by Breanna Stewart and Nafisa Collier to provide WNBA players better compensation and off-season conditions while showcasing elite women's basketball. Yet the same old patterns emerged. A young star dominates, a veteran reacts with frustration, physicality crosses into dirty play, and nothing meaningful happens. After the game, the league stated they reviewed the incident and concluded no discipline beyond the in-game foul was warranted. Here's the core issue. A player deliberately grabs another player's face during a non-basketball moment, and the official response is basically, "We saw it. It's fine." That's not protecting athletes. It's enabling behavior that has no place in professional basketball. What needs to change is clear. Both the WNBA and Unrivaled must set firm rules for physical play and enforce them consistently. Face contact should result in automatic ejection and suspension, no exceptions. Any play after the whistle should carry harsher penalties, and repeat offenders should face escalating consequences that actually impact their playing time and wallets. Right now, the math encourages dirty play. Grab a face, get a common foul, maybe a technical, maybe a small fine, but no missed games, and the victim must decide whether to risk retaliation or accept it. That's unacceptable in a league striving to be elite. Aliyah Boston handled this perfectly. No retaliation, no escalation, just dominant basketball, but she shouldn't have had to respond to this at all. The league should ensure the focus stays on skill and performance, not dirty plays. Timing makes it worse. This is the off-season, when players should be refining their game and building chemistry, not debating face grabs. When Boston brings this upgraded version of her game to the WNBA season, lethal three-point shooting, confidence on both ends, improved conditioning, she's going to challenge every team. She could easily average 18 points, 10 rebounds, 2 blocks, and 35% from 3, all-star numbers, and the same frustration we saw will come from opponents unable to stop her cleanly. The question is whether the league will protect her or let this culture continue. The 2-second face grab sends a message that lingers far beyond the moment. Young stars must endure physical retaliation to succeed. Fans see elite talent overshadowed by dirty plays, and the WNBA still struggles to balance competitive intensity with safety and reputation. So here's the debate. Should Brittney Griner face suspension for this, or is it just part of competitive basketball? How the league answers will determine whether incidents like this repeat or finally get curtailed. Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit subscribe, and let's see if the WNBA listens to its fans.